Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Browse News broadcast. According to Xinhua, a peace proposal aimed at resolving hostilities between the United States and Iran has been delivered to both Washington and Tehran. However, Iran has explicitly rejected the immediate reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, a key point within the ongoing discussions. This development comes as U.S. President Donald Trump had issued a warning of severe repercussions if an agreement was not reached by the close of Tuesday. Sources familiar with the plan, which was reportedly put together by Pakistan, indicate a two-tier approach. This framework suggests an immediate ceasefire to be followed by a more comprehensive agreement to be finalized within a time frame of 15 to 20 days. A senior Iranian official conveyed Tehran's refusal to accept deadlines while reviewing the proposal, also expressing skepticism that Washington was prepared to guarantee a permanent ceasefire. Separately, U.S. digital news outlet Axios reported Sunday that the U.S., Iran, and regional mediators were discussing a potential 45-day ceasefire as part of a larger two-phase deal designed to bring the conflict to an end. According to Vows, Iranian ballistic missile attacks have resulted in casualties in northern Israel. One strike on a residential building in the port city of Haifa killed 2 people and injured several others. Rescue efforts are ongoing for 2 missing individuals after the building collapsed, reportedly because the missile's hundreds of kilogram warhead did not detonate on impact. A second ballistic missile attack early Monday caused 4 minor injuries, with authorities believing it carried cluster munitions. Since February 28th, Iran has launched over 500 ballistic missiles at Israel, causing 18 civilian and foreign national deaths. Concurrently, the conflict between Israel and Lebanon's Health Ministry reported that Israeli airstrikes on Sunday killed at least 15 people and injured dozens, targeting areas including Beirut and Kfar Hada. The Israeli Army's chief of staff has vowed to intensify operations against Hezbollah, even threatening strikes on the Masnaa border crossing between Lebanon and Syria, citing its alleged use for military purposes by Hezbollah. According to GG Press, Iran's elite military organization, the Revolutionary Guard, announced on April 6 that its intelligence chief, Mr. Hademi, had died. The Israeli military subsequently declared that it had killed Mr. Hademi in an airstrike conducted on the night of April 5 in Tehran, the capital of Iran. This incident unfolds amid ongoing tensions between the two nations and is expected to further impact regional stability. The exact circumstances surrounding the strike and its potential ramifications are closely being monitored by international observers. JG Press reports that South Korean President Lee Jae-myung publicly expressed regret to Pyongyang on Monday over irresponsible and reckless drone incursions into North Korea earlier this year. Lee stated that while initial reports suggested civilian involvement in the January incident, an investigation confirmed the participation of government officials, including a National Intelligence Service official and an active duty soldier. He emphasized that South Korea's constitution prohibits private individuals from conducting acts that could provoke the North, and such actions, even for national strategy, require extreme caution. President Lee, who has sought to mend ties with North Korea since taking office, also criticized his predecessor for allegedly using drones to scatter propaganda over Pyongyang. His attempts to improve relations have so far been met with silence from the North. This expression of regret follows North Korean leader Kim Jong-un's recent declaration in March that Seoul is the most hostile state. Meanwhile, former South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol is currently on trial, accused of sending drones to the north to create a pretext for declaring military rule, having already been impeached and sentenced to life in prison. The two Koreas technically remain at war, separated by an armistice since the 1950-53 conflict. Seoul, April 6, GG Press. South Korea's intelligence chief, Lee Jong-sup, head of the National Intelligence Service, NIS, stated on April 6 that North Korean leader Kim Jong-un's daughter, known as Ju-oh, can be seen as his successor. This assessment was relayed by a lawmaker to reporters following a non-public parliamentary briefing. The NIS's analysis suggests that North Korean state media's recent depictions of Ju-oh riding a tank and firing a gun are intended to highlight her military brilliance and mitigate any skepticism regarding a female successor. When questioned by lawmakers about potential dissatisfaction from Kim Yo-jong, Kim Jong-un's sister, Director Lee asserted that Yo-jong's lack of substantial power was confirmed during a party congress in February, emphasizing that the intelligence agency's analysis is based on credible information. Ju-oh made her first public appearance in 2022 during an inspection of a new intercontinental ballistic missile launch and has since frequently accompanied her father. While some observers view her as a potential successor, others remain doubtful, citing the patriarchal nature of North Korean society and the perceived difficulty for a woman to assume supreme leadership. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.